We are here with my Dart today as I am about to do some work that's been needing to be done to this car for quite some time. I haven't been able to really drive the car because I've had some freeze plugs popping on me. I fixed one after I brought the car to the house so we could drive it, and then another one started leaking after that. So instead of fighting them one by one like that, I am pulling the motor, replacing all the freeze plugs, pressure washing the motor and engine compartment, repainting the motor, and while the motor's out, I'm replacing all the seals. I'm gonna go ahead and put on the 4-barrel Edelbrock intake I have for it, and after all that, drop it back in. And since I have a nice long weekend, I took an extra day off work, so I have a nice long 4-day weekend. And with Memorial Day being Monday, my plan is to have all the freeze plugs changed, motor back in, hopefully have enough time to install the dual exhaust I bought for it and that digital dash I bought for it. So definitely got a full weekend. I really don't see why I won't be able to finish all this work, but it's just a lot of work, so I need to get to it. Probably not going to have the camera set up too much. Going to have some progress updates along the way, but first thing I'm going to do is jack it up, get everything off I can up underneath, exhaust included, at least from the motor back to the muffler. At least I can always fight the stuff under the axle later. But I'm gonna change my shirt so I don't get this shirt dirt messed up and start taking stuff off. So I'll see y'all in a little bit once I've made some progress. Well, I've got everything from the top off I believe that I need to take off. Radiator's out, and I put some earplugs and the transmission line to stop the transmission fluid from dripping down. Got the engine wiring off and unplugged, and got the carburetor off, the linkage off, fuel line disconnected. I got the top 2 bell housing bolts out, which were not fun. And now I just need to jack it up and get everything from underneath, the rest of the bell housing bolts, the torque converter bolts, and the motor mount bolts. And then this motor will be ready to come out. I figured I could just bolt a chain right here and to one of the intake bolts over there, and to lift it out with my engine hoist, which is, you probably can't see it, but it's way in the back. Not looking forward to dragging that thing through the yard, especially with having rained the past few days. It's going to be soft and not going to be fun. But moving forward, well, I got everything ready, and I got my cherry picker up here ready. Already got my chain on. I've got got everything disconnected, top and bottom, and I disconnected the exhaust and left the factory wild pipe intact. I'm gonna see if anyone local wants it. If nobody wants it, then I'm just gonna toss it. It's actually still a good piece of pipe. I'm upgrading to a larger diameter and dual exhaust all the way back, so I don't need it. But yes, everything is disconnected and ready. I've got to go somewhere in about an hour or so, so I had to put everything up, but hopefully by 5:30, 6, I'm hoping that the hood is off and the motor is out. Because all that needs to do is pull this off, and I can't do it by myself, and I don't want to do it by myself because I don't want to damage this hood. It's already got a little crinkle right here. I don't want to damage it anymore, but it's all ready. Alright, well, I got the motor broken free. I got my I got a friend coming over to help me pull the hood off. But before he gets here, I'm gonna see if I can pull this motor out without pulling that hood off. had a freeze plug at the back behind the motor go out too. Nice. Motor is out. Now I need to brace the transmission so I can take out my jack so I can actually roll the car back and pressure wash and get in here and really clean everything really good. Well, I was able to get the motor out. I called my buddy Travis over here. If you haven't seen his channel, go check out his channel. It's Travis Mopar Garage.
Yes.
Go check out his channel. He's got all kinds of crazy stuff, and he's doing actually a motor swap right now too. So I was gonna have him help me pull the hood off the Dart, and I actually didn't need to. So let's take a close look at this engine compartment. Now they got it out. Definitely going to be cleaning all that. It's one thing my mom said about this car is she wants the engine compartment clean.
Yeah,
you're going to clean that, right?
Yeah.
Yes, I'm cleaning it.
With the motor out, it's a good time to get in there and just really scrub and make it look almost brand new.
I have a pressure washer, and I'm going to get a pack of sponges with some Dawn so I can clean up all the dirt and stuff. And I thought about using oven cleaner, but I really don't want to hurt the paint.
Use the oven cleaner down
here. Yeah, the oven cleaner down here for sure.
Oh yeah.
But I'm gonna grab some sponges and some Dawn and really go to town on scrubbing the other stuff. And I'm gonna take my pressure washer to it first and give it a real good blow off before I start putting on any cleaners. But I saw one thing as soon as I pulled the motor out. It had popped a freeze plug at the back too, so I would have had to pull the motor anyway. So now it's just a lot of cleaning. I got to get it on my runs. I got to get it on my engine stand. A lot of cleaning and painting and changing freeze plugs. And I will see y'all once I get this on the on my engine stand and to get a closer look at the internals, because I will be taking off a couple of the bearing caps to get a real good look at the actual condition of this motor. It runs really good. I don't hear anything, so I'm not expecting to find anything, but it's good to check while it's out. But I will see y'all once I get this on the engine stand. Well, the motor is officially on the stand, and I am calling that for today. Tomorrow's plan is I'm gonna take this out, put another one of those earplugs in the dipstick hole so I don't get a bunch of water in. And I am going to town pressure washing this thing, getting it as clean as I can. Really looking forward to that. Probably going to stuff a rag or tape up the intake or something so I don't get water in the motor. But it's on. I probably will have to take it off of the stand to change the freeze plug right here, because I don't think I have a straight shot at it. So I do think I have a straight shot at this one, but those two will be changed. I believe these on the end of the head will be changed. Same thing right here, and all the ones on the side of the block. Then I had to have fun with taking the front off, changing the timing chain to the double roller that I got. Then turning it over and then inspecting the bottom. So I definitely have a full day ahead of me tomorrow, on top of the doing all the motor, getting the engine compartment clean on the Dart. So definitely making progress. So glad that I'm finally doing this, and I will see y'all tomorrow. Well, it is the next day, and I've made some progress. Got the Dart pushed back. Got the K-member sprayed down with some Easy Off, and got the motor cleaned. Looks so much better. Still needs to be cleaned, and still needs to be repainted and freeze plugs changed and all that. But it's clean now. Might have a couple of small spots like that right there, But for the most part, it's clean. I did worry about cleaning the intake or the valve covers because I'm not using those, so was no reason to clean them. But got it all clean, and my little earplug for keep the water out of the motor did a good job. And I'm glad my motor mounts aren't really too bad, because those are apparently hard to find. I found the driver's side, but the passenger side I'm having a hard time finding. So I'm just gonna run these. But yes, it's clean. Backside cleaned up really nice. Actually starting to flash rust a little bit. But let me show you the engine compartment. I got some Dawn and some non-scratching sponges to get all that dirt and stuff off. I will be using the pressure washer on it initially to knock loose the big stuff, but for the final cleaning, we'll be using the Dawn and sponges to try to save as much of that original paint as I can. If I use Easy Off on it, it would probably tend to take some of that off. But the K-member's been soaking for a little bit, and with the Easy Off, so time to set the camera up and go to town. first round of cleaning. I'm gonna clean it again. I'm gonna spray it down again with the Easy Off, and probably go through a couple more rounds of that. I'm gonna see if the Easy Off can take off all that residue from where the original ignition box was, and all that goo leaked out. So I'm gonna put some Easy Off on there. Hopefully it takes all that off. If not, I'm probably not gonna mess with it until I get ready to actually paint the engine compartment. But let's take a closer look at it. Let me dry the lens off and show you. It is definitely cleaner. Still got a little bit to go, but it is definitely cleaner. Once I get done cleaning that, I'm gonna jump into the motor, getting the double roller timing chain installed, swapping the intake, flipping it over, changing the gaskets and all that, and I'll see y'all when I get to the next step. Well, the motor and the engine compartment are clean, or as clean as I'm going to get them. Let's take a look at them. Take another look at the motor, just because it's so clean. Just needs paint. It does have a couple of areas where some really stubborn buildup was on there, but I'm really not concerned with that. What I'm going to be doing first is taking everything off the front of the motor and then changing the timing chain and gears to a double roller. I have no idea the history of this motor, so I'm changing it. Aside from it being numbers matching, I don't know what's been done to the inside. But here's the engine compartment. It looks a lot better. K-member is basically stripped of paint. That's exactly why I did not put the Easy Off oven cleaner on the painted fender wells. So I'm gonna let this dry for a little while longer and put some paint on it probably this evening, and then drop the motor back in tomorrow morning. Because tomorrow morning will be plenty of time for that to dry, and still need to take that off and replace the input shaft seal. So yeah. Now I'm gonna sit down here and get to work on this thing, getting it ready. Well, the timing cover is off, and I've got the timing marks lined up, and the timing chain really not too bad, but I've got a new double roller that I will be putting on here. So just wanted to show that to you, that it's loose, but it's not really, I wouldn't say that's too bad. Considering the age of the car, I don't think that's too bad. Well, I was able to get the motor flipped over, and went ahead and changed the rear main seal. Took a look at a few of the main bearings. They're not perfect, but the motor does run good, so I'm gonna let it run for now, and if I start losing oil pressure, then I know I'll need to stop driving it and then rebuild it at that point. But for now, I'm gonna run it like it is. And so I was taking freeze plugs out. These back ones are really crusty inside. They got all kinds of gunk and stuff in there. So I got a feeling the intake gasket or head gasket or something blew on this thing at some point in the past, and created a milkshake in the motor. So definitely need to try to get as much of that out as I can. I've got almost all the freeze plugs popped out. I still need to take out the ones behind the motor mounts, and yeah, just the ones behind the motor mounts. And then once I get everything rinsed out, I'll be able to start putting freeze plugs back in. But making progress. definitely coming along. Next time you see it, it should be painted nice pretty blue. Well, here it is, the motor completed with the direct connection valve covers I got for it. Real nice. The Edelbrock Performer intake, and it's all blue, all nice and pretty. Now I just need to get the lifting plate from off of the 440 I got, and put it on here, lift it up, put it in. I'm not going to have my camera set up to get it dropped in, but once I get it in, I will show y'all what it looks like. Well, here it is. The motor is back in and looks freaking gorgeous in there. I'm happy that I was able to get the motor in and out without taking the distributor off. When I was dropping it in, I did take the cap loose and just kind of set it forward a little bit to give me a little bit extra height in the back. But it's resting in here just with gravity, so still need to tighten everything down. But I have been out here since about 8:30, 9 o'clock this morning. I have not had lunch yet, and it's about 4 o'clock, getting ready for dinner time. So I'm gonna take me a little break and get back on this. Might not have it running in this video. Probably gonna save that for a next video, because I'm not sure if I'm gonna have this done before by the end of tomorrow. So we'll see. We'll just see how it goes. Hopefully I'll have it everything connected to a point where I can fire it up. Might not have the exhaust done like I was hoping, but I will have the TTI head pipes on there, so I will have those on there, so it'll be ready for the new exhaust. But yes, here it is. Not sure if this will be the end, but I will make more progress, and then I'll see y'all in a little bit. Well, it is currently 9:45 on Sunday. I have been working on this car since Friday morning, and progress is moving a little bit slower than what I would have hoped, but I've still made a lot of progress. I've pretty much gotten everything up underneath reconnected. Tomorrow morning I'm going to be hooking up the TTI head pipes that I got, and dropping it back down to the ground. I'm going to be doing the exhaust later. Going to see if I can't get some of these accessories bolted back on here tomorrow, and try to get the radiator and stuff back in, and stuff buttoned up on top, where all I have left is the wiring on the motor and the carburetor. But this is going to be it for this video. Sorry it's not ending with the Dart running, but I've made a lot of progress, and next video on the Dart will be with the new exhaust. So not sure when I'm gonna get around to finishing it, next weekend or sometime after that, but there it is. I've made a lot of progress. The motor looks so good now. Can't wait to hear this thing with the 4-barrel and with 2.5-inch dual exhaust all the way back. But that's it. If you liked the video, like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Well, I was going to end the video right there, but I wanted to show y'all what these TTI head pipes look like after they're installed, and they fit like a freaking glove on this car. Alright, let's look at these. They fit really, really nice. They went around this stuff really nice. It's a little close right there, so I will have to watch and make sure nothing's going to hit. I don't think it will, but it went around everything really nicely. I don't have them finished tightened down yet, so I will need to tweak them a little bit and move them around to get the final position with the exhaust and everything, because it is a little close right there on the transmission. But I can always move it over. So I got room over here. Let's see. I got room over here a little bit, this way, so I can just, I can move it out of the way, and this side fit nice. It's even notched for the torsion bar right here, so I don't have to worry about that hitting. And anywhere that I may have to heat up and massage with a hammer is going to be very minimal, if any. But just had to show you these really awesome TTI pipes.